In this video, I'm going to show you the installation of Oracle Express Edition 11G Release 2. So the platform on which that I'm going to run the Oracle is Windows 64-bit. You could see that I have just downloaded this Oracle XE, which is an Express Edition 11G Release 2 Windows 64-bit version. And also you could see the side by the SQL Developer. So I'm going to extract both of these two softwares. So extraction of the software is done, and this is the disk 1 folder where you will identify something called the setup. So double click on this. Yes, just allow the program to make some changes to your computer. So this is a Oracle setup. So the installation, it is going to prepare for the installation of the Oracle Database 11G Express Edition here. Go ahead, click on the next, and you will see the license agreement where you need to click on, you need to select the radio button, which is an I accept the terms in the license agreement, and click on the next. You see like where exactly you can decide where exactly that you want this Oracle database needs to be installed. My destination folder, it is showing it as a C drive. I'm just keeping as it is. If you want, you can change it by browsing the respective folder and the respective drive. So I'm going with this default folder, whatever it is there here. So clicking on next, you have a non-empty directory to install this product. Okay, so the pre-installed one directory might be already there. So it is asking me whether do I want to proceed with the same installation, the installation with the same folder. Yes, I just wanted to go ahead with the same folder. And the admin, see the password, okay, which is required to be set up for the sys and system database accounts. So first of all, you need to understand what are these sys and system database accounts. Whenever we install the database, by default, there will be the default configuration relevant tables, and the associated data would be created in the user accounts of sys and system. So in order to install this particular software, we require to set up some password for the respective accounts of sys and system. So I'm going to enter the password as admin and admin. So this works fine. And you could see the configuration of your database. If you wanted to copy that one into a notepad, that is fine for you, for the beginners. Okay, otherwise this is pretty well. You can understand the default HTTP listener of the Oracle can be identified at 8080, and the default database listener, which is a 1521. Now let me just go ahead and click on the install. Meanwhile, I'm just extracting the SQL Developer software which was downloaded already. So I'm going to do two activities at a time, guys. Like you have to understand that I do hold 16 GB RAM on my system on this laptop. You have to just it is always better to go one by one. Okay, if you're getting short of the memory. So you could see like even Oracle Database 11G Express Edition installation is kick-started, and it is going to end up very soon in another just couple of minutes. So you could understand that the extracting of the SQL Developer is happening side by, and it is nothing, an installation kind of stuff is required for the SQL Developer. You need to understand this. Complete the end-to-end extraction of the SQL Developer is quite enough for us before we are going to use the SQL Developer. So just keep that one apart. We are completely mainly concentrating on the Oracle database installation. That's it. Okay, so once after the extraction of the SQL developer, we can just stop doing anything else relevant with the SQL developer. Why? Because the software is not required again external installation for your system. Okay, that is not something just like an Oracle database. It's a front end GUI where we will use the SQL queries in order to get communicated with the Oracle database. So you could see that the Oracle database installation started, and it would take another 5 minutes in order to complete this. So the only one thing that we have just performed while we are doing this Oracle database installation is just setting up the password, okay, and the location of your directory where exactly that you want this Oracle database installation has to happen. Apart from this one, we haven't done anything else. So it is such a simple of installation process for the Oracle database 11g Express edition. Okay. But if you just go for the Oracle database enterprise edition, the kind of installation would be little bit, tough. Like you should make out some sort of parameters while you're, where you need to just install a few other instances while you're, you need to separate out the things over there. So which I don't want to much discuss about them. So let us keep ourselves limited to the Oracle database Express edition. Okay. So that's why I've chosen this Express edition to make ourselves very easy to get connected with the Oracle database. First of all, while we are learning this SQL. So I think it's almost done. We are done with the Express edition. So it is going to create and start the services for the Oracle database 11g Express edition. Why? Because all the files which were copied at the corresponding location is already completed, and now it is going to start the services for the Oracle database 11g Express edition. So maybe it might take just a couple of minutes. So you can see the Oracle SQL developer. Oracle developed this complete SQL developer. Here you can see it might take a couple of more minutes for the SQL developer in order to extract. You could see like Oracle database configuration has already started. So it is configuring the database now, and it is going to make us ready to work with the database. So meanwhile, what I would like to just go ahead and check is the command prompt. Okay. Okay, here we have successfully completed the installation. I'm just going to click on the finish button. That's it. We are done with the database installation. But how do we cross-check whether it is successfully installed or not? We need to just get connected with that. I'm going to show you this one in my next video.